0, Uniform Echo Golf plus target AT taxi with Charlie 1 plus 904.
Charlie 1.
Yeah.
Taxi hold point Charlie 1 crossing runway 04 Golf Sierra Uniform Echo Golf. Just going to write that one down.
Yeah. So it's out here and left.
Yeah. Okay, so clear all around.
Clear all around.
After brake release. Seems like we're going the long way around, Warwick.
Yeah. It is a bit of a trek round to, but actually that's good because we need to get the temperature up still. It's a real pain when you on a cold morning and they clear you to Alpha 3 and you've got a line of traffic behind you because you just can't do the run-ups until they're all in the green. So this long taxi is probably a good time to insert some channel news. In July, I completed the training and assessment of competence to become a class rating instructor, or CRI. CRIs can instruct people who have or have held a licence towards renewing or revalidating a rating. This is often the 1 hour flight with an instructor every 2 years, which a PPL does to revalidate their SEP rating, or indeed performing differences training for things like constant speed propellers, retractable undercarriage, single power lever control, and EFIS training, and so on. At the moment, I'm doing a lot of differences training for pilots new to the DA40, and this is one of those flights that Josh was kind enough to let me record. So let's crack on with the flight now.
ECUA, Auto, ECUB,
Yeah.
Auto, ECU test. Okay. Covering the brakes. Ready?
Yeah, and remember to hold the stick.
Ah, yeah.
Otherwise the tail goes whee. All good.
ECU test complete. Heater heat is not required.
Yeah.
Transponder 7000.
Aero 563 miles.
Fuel pumps on.
Air 564 descending on dead side.
Report descending dead side, Aero 56.
Okay, so that's it then. Just park and brake.
Yeah. And maybe bug runway heading and like 3,500 feet. 3,500. Yeah. Should be my motto, shouldn't it? Use the bugs, Luke. Use the bugs.
Always then. Golf Sierra Uniform Echo Golf Charlie 1 ready for departure.
Correct Golf traffic shortly to descend on dead side is a Cherokee. Left turn northwest runway 09, wind 260 degrees 2 knots. Clear for takeoff.
Left turn out, clear for takeoff runway 09, Golf Echo Golf. Okay, parking brake released. So it's just one turning dead side, that's fine. Plenty of time for us. Okay, approach
Aero
clear.
5 descending dead side.
Air 56, your transmissions are intermittent. Traffic's a Diamond Star departing 09, routing northwestbound. Report downwind.
Report downwind, Aero 56.
Okay, ready?
Got a take-off clearance, yeah.
Yeah.
And lots of right rudder and we're good to go. She'll definitely fly off. Oh, look at that, Josh! So
Traffic,
smooth.
1 o'clock, Altitude not available.
Can you
Less
try
than
and
1
turn
mile.
my
Gloucester approach, good afternoon.
Is this
Golf
on?
Hotel,
Let me just check for
I
you.
don't think it. I think it's turned itself off.
I'm just looking.
Searching for Gloucester Tower,
1
take any
o'clock.
course, man.
Thank you.
It's Golf
better?
Hotel,
Okay,
India
safe
Papa
height,
Echo.
safe speed.
Golf Hotel, India Papa Echo, Gloucester Tower, grade 2, pass your message.
Roger, hyperflight is correction, Sierra November Sierra 7, airborne at Campbell at 5-2. Presently routing to operate about 5 miles to the southwest of your zone at about 1,500 feet for 2 orbits and return to Campbell.
Golf Hotel, India Papa Echo, Roger. QNH 1012,
We go
basic
left about
service.
GCH
Traffic
two
inbound
time,
from
yeah.
the southwest is a Cherokee, and last reported collision approximately 10 miles southwest of the field, now inbound to the over 2,000 feet.
Roger, copy. We'll approach to the north.
Golf Papa Echo. Golf Papa Echo, just say your aircraft type again and your distance from Gloucester now.
That's experimental Sierra November Sierra 7, currently 8 miles to the southwest of Gloucester.
A hot air balloon over there, Josh.
I did see it before. Yeah, looks like it's me.
Gloucester Tower, Golf 5.
The only aircraft in the Cotswolds area of intense aerial activity.
Go above Alpha Sierra Juliet, Gloucester Tower, grade 2, taxi holding point Charlie 1, cross on 04. Taxi holding point 01, cross on 04, Golf Sierra Juliet. Golf Sierra Juliet, taxi holding point Charlie 1, cross on 04. Golf Echo Golf, basic service.
Basic service, Golf Echo Golf.
Hey, cool, so you've done the climb to cruise checks. Yeah, you have. Sweet.
Went round that
Yeah.
way.
Golf Papa Echo, report details complete, ready for further routing to Kimber.
Roger, we'll go Papa Echo.
Gets you every time because when you put the power in on the runway, because you're not going fast enough to have enough.
Yeah,
going
and
over
also
the rudder.
the other thing you want to do is make sure as you pull onto the runway, let it roll straight for a second, because otherwise you could have the nose wheel off on a kilter, and as you put the power in,
Because other than that initial go off to the left,
oh, perfect.
it went right.
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
Had to get some bumps in, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we might get some bumps under here actually. Just look how still that water is down there.
Yeah.
There's just no wind, is there? Actually, this will work quite nicely, Josh. So what we do, if we go this way a little bit,
Yeah.
we'll start doing our hazel checks, and then you can do a 180 back in the other direction,
Yeah.
because then you're not stalling straight into the sun.
I like that idea. Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. So height. So 3,500 feet. That's sufficient to recover by 3,000.
Yeah.
Airframe. It would just be clean.
Yeah.
Stall for the first one anyway.
Yeah.
And no other factors on this aircraft.
Yeah.
Security is as best as we can get it.
Yeah.
Everything was secured before we departed. And then it's engine now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So would you go onto the engine page? Or
Yeah,
happy with
I
what
would
we've
scan
got
down
there?
that and then just check the engine page as well, that everything's in the green, which it
Okay.
all is.
All
Yeah.
indications in the green.
Happy days.
Okay, so
Location, I've got my VFR chart up, and we've got the airspace above us, but that's it. Built up areas, so we'll just have a look, probably go back round the other way, but we won't be.
Yeah, and
Controlled
clearance
Golf Papa
airspace.
Echo, Roger, will you be
And
changing
danger
frequency now?
areas, there's none to
Or
worry
would you
about.
like to stay with me for a bit longer?
We'll stay with you for the time being.
That's the last one, isn't
Golf
it?
Papa Echo,
Yeah,
Roger, report
that's it.
changing
And
frequency
then
on
we
route.
need to do
And
look
look
out,
out.
which we'll do.
So do you want to do a turn to the right or to the left?
Entirely up to
Probably
you,
left,
my
because
friend.
then less chance we end up in that
Yeah.
under that cloud, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, looks good to me.
I wish there was a reciprocal button.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing though, you're bugging it before you start.
Yeah, it just becomes a bit.
It's such a good habit to get
Okay,
into.
so look out to the left. Turn in.
Golf Charlie Charlie, descending dead
I think we're going to be good for a clean stall, and we're going to get it fully developed.
And recover when you say.
Yeah, recover when it's a fully developed stall, or when I say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just remember, with this aircraft, watch the balance in the recovery. Going into the stall, make sure it's balanced, and especially in the recovery, make
With
sure
the
it's
power.
balanced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, when you're ready.
Okay. So reduce back to idle or?
Yeah, power slowly back to idle.
Yeah.
Just a gentle pullback, not what we saw on the engine logs the other day. The power changed by 60% in less than 1 second. That's not going to do the prop governor any good.
But it's going to do it when I put full power on again, though, isn't it? I guess.
Gloucester Bush Papa,
And all the way back to idle now, and maintain 3,500.
Papa Baker, roger. Good day.
Hey, thanks for help.
So we've got nose high attitude, reducing
Golf Sierra
airspeed,
Juliet,
but no sign of
24.
the stall warner yet. There's the stall warner.
Golf Sierra Juliet,
Keep the
left hand
back
check,
pressure in.
09, wind 29,
Getting increasingly angry. Okay, but it's not doing a full nose drop for us. Okay, so you can recover there. You've got 400
runway
feet just
09.
straight down. That's it, that's fine.
Runway 09, Golf Sierra Juliet. Golf Charlie Charlie, downwind. Golf Charlie Charlie, report final runway 09. Final and 09, Golf Charlie Charlie.
So once you establish the climb, I'll come back to 92.
Yeah, just do another lookout turn. So if we do 90 degrees left and right and maintain this heading.
Yeah? Okay. So it's saying this.
Yeah.
Same with
make
both
sure,
shifts. If I
yeah.
go left initially, I look
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
then turn in left.
So nothing sighted apart from a hot air balloon.
Golf Charlie Charlie, final. Golf Charlie Charlie, runway 09, wind calm, good, 09, straight to Golf Charlie Charlie.
So, I'll sort of talk you through this one, Josh.
Yeah.
And I'll just cover the stick as well at the same time. So, if we go back to idle power again, slowly back to idle power. And maintain your 3,500. So basically, as soon as the stall warner has stopped chirping away, you're unstalled. So all you need to do is lower the nose enough to stop the stall warner, and then apply full power. You don't need to necessarily pitch all the way down, because you ended up losing probably about, well, we were already descending, but about 500 feet. We'll lose a lot less this time. Right, push forward, just remove the stall warner, power in. You can start pitching up there now. That's it, because you're already accelerating.
Go, Charlie, take a right bar for 2, taxi to Pumpsall, Cotswold, good
92%.
evening.
Alpha 2 and 2
There you go.
parking, please.
And you've
Golf
lost
Charlie.
lots less altitude, because as soon as the stall warner's gone off, you
Yeah.
stop the stall. You don't need to
Parking,
keep on
Golf Charlie.
pitching over.
You've just unloaded the wing.
That's it,
Yeah.
exactly that. Okay, no, that's much better. So, if you go, we'll go back to the east again for a bit. We'll have to go into the sun so we can stall out of the sun.
Golf Sierra Juliet, downwind, Pacifica.
Sorry, back to the west
Go,
again.
Juliet,
Sorry, my
report
fault.
final.
Auto Golf
To
Sierra Juliet.
the left.
Go around to the left, yeah.
Final one next. It was always the last one for me, because it was always the scariest.
It'll be fine. So, we'll do an abbreviated Hell check. So, height we're quite happy with.
Yeah.
Engine, we're doing the fuel transfer, but we're quite happy with.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the location, because that's basically my problem, because if we could bust airspace in a minute, it's on my licence. And the lookout we're going to do in the turn anyway.
Yeah.
There we are, back over the M5. We're getting quite some bumps out of these, and they're not very big, are they?
They're definitely cuneiform though, aren't
Yeah.
they? They're the start of something.
Yeah. See, what did forecast show us, didn't it? But I don't think they've ever built into anything significant enough. Okay, so let's get ourselves slowed down so we can get our first stage of flap out. So if we come back to our sort of downwind power setting.
45?
Yeah.
So it'll be nose down, level the wings, full power.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, so it's always pitch to recover,
yeah.
pitch, break the stall, and then you can roll the wings level, apply full power, and obviously because we've got flap out, your VY is 72.
Yeah.
Gulf Sierra Juliet, final new KT 1010.
Much more, oh yeah, you're below now, so you can go...
Wilco, KC 1010, Gulf Sierra Juliet.
That's indicating... There we go, and then we'll come back to your 15% or even less than that. Call it 10% power
So
setting.
you even kind of do a descent hill, or you
No,
don't? Because you say you're
because
too
you'll never
low.
stall it. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you're
you're just going to kind of simulate that you're being a numpty. So you're going to come back to 10%, which is less than you would have anywhere. And you're going to kind of drag the nose around the corner, and then when we get a stall warning, you're going to recover.
Okay.
So you can, yeah, actually, yeah.
So then turn now.
Yeah, start turning as if you were nicely doing your circuit. Keep the nose at 0 degrees or it won't stall probably. And then you know it's going to be 7.5 degrees, it's going to work perfectly for you. Oh, that's fine. No, that's fine. Okay, and that's it. Just go back to.
So I just go back to our 50.
Go back to what 50% or whatever we were at, because then
Because
we
there
can.
wasn't much
Yeah,
height loss then. You don't get
no,
enough
it's
time to pull
perfect.
the
No,
flaps out.
no, it's fine. Yeah, I didn't matter what you climbed back up to,
yeah.
but no, that was perfect. That was
Yeah.
exactly.
Gulf Sierra
You did it brilliantly. You got the first
sign
sign and recovered it. We didn't lose anything at all. So fantastic.
The first time you do one of them in an aircraft, the only thing I could say was you end up with a. I'll just turn onto a heading that represents something.
Yeah.
You end up with a bit of like height loss before because you end up going. Oh, it's not
So
going,
we
it's not
need to
going.
do a
Final one.
final one. Yeah. So we'll do a. What should we do? If we do into the sun, so if we do 90 degrees to the left and then 180 degrees round to the right for a lookout, we can do it with the flaps still down, can't we?
Yeah. 90 degrees up. I'll leave the heading bug on because we're going to be doing multiple turns.
Yeah.
Going back to that attitude again, and then I keep on realising that.
Yeah, you got the
I've
flap.
flaps
It's
out.
actually good to practice in
Yeah.
turns with the flaps out, isn't it?
Yeah, bear in mind that's spend
Okay.
a lot of your time like that.
Then we'll
And then
go.
180
Yeah,
or
we'll do a
whatever.
180 back up, back to the. Yeah, back to the. Yeah, east.
Right.
And then once we level out on east, Josh, when you're ready, you can deploy your landing flap, and you can just go to, you know, whatever, 10%, 5%, whatever you want to do, and just hold attitude until you get a stall.
Yeah.
And then, as I said, remember it's just pitch to break to stop the stall warning,
Yeah.
and then just get the power in and just let it accelerate, even if you've only got a tiny bit of climb, at least you're accelerating before you then take the next stage up. Yeah.
Before we take but the landing flats are a relatively quick thing to
Yeah.
get rid of.
Yeah.
But just not straight away.
But just not straight away, yeah, because it will just if you
Establish yourself
you're
level or
yeah
climb first.
you're because they're not drag flap, they are actually adding
Give 'em
lift
lift.
on this aircraft, yeah, so
So if
whacking
you're
them
going,
straight
if you're
up,
going 55 knots over the ground low, you kind
Yeah.
of want them in initially.
exactly,
Okay.
and you'll see you will get a little bit of climb with the mount.
Question is, do we wait till we're past that cloud so we don't end up climbing into IMC?
Nah, you won't, you'll be fine. We'll get a little bit of a descent going anyway in the
Gulf
to
Sierra
simulate
Juliet
that we're on
down.
final,
Yeah.
so
Gulf Sierra Juliet, report final.
So inside the white
Wilco,
arc,
Gulf Sierra Juliet.
yeah.
I'll go back to 10%. So they don't mind a descent in this then?
No,
Well,
but
not
you can just
necessarily,
sort of pretend you're a numpty and go, oh, I'm sort of I need to pitch up, but I forgot to put power on. And
British 5 on Quebec Victor, inbound to Typod, flight level 230 and we're 280 knots.
Station calling, this is Gloucester approach, and who are you trying to reach?
no, that was fine, you barely lost anything there. There you go, and then you can go for your 72.
And then you would go the flaps up again,
yeah,
should we?
yeah, I'm happy with that. You know what you're doing. Okay, so you can go flaps up now, so I think we're done with that, aren't we?
I wouldn't mind doing one clean one again.
Do you want to do another clean one? Okay.
Golf Bravo Bravo, Roger, report your current position and level.
So now just release some back pressure. Power.
What if I was, oh right, okay.
Standby, we're approaching Whittingham at this time.
Balance.
At 2,300 feet.
There, that's it. You got it.
I just had it in my
Golf
mind. I was
Bravo
going
Bravo,
further,
Roger,
but
next
it
port,
really doesn't stall.
South being Gloucester.
Yeah.
It really doesn't stall
Again,
very
sorry?
aggressively.
Golf Bravo Bravo, report passing 10 miles south of being
But that's
Gloucester.
it. Did you see how you really you didn't pitch down there at all, did you? You just
No, I
released
just
back pressure.
like,
yeah, that's it. And then we'll just cruise along to get ourselves kind of north of Gloucester while we pick up the 80s to go back. Unless there's anything else you want to do while we're up here, because for me now you could obviously fly the aircraft, you can stall the aircraft, you can use the autopilot, you know how to do the pre-flight checks, you know how to put something in the. Like we're all good, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm relatively happy.
You happy? So if you want to grab the 80s when you're ready, and we'll go back.
Where are we?
So what we
if
can
I just stop
do,
2-1, I'll put the autopilot on. That works.
yeah, do some autopiloting.
Sure it's where I want it. Okay. Heading out. Pilot. Autopilot heading out.
Cool.
3,550, but I'll live with that.
That's fine.
Seems to be doing what I want.
Yeah. Do you want to know how to correct that? Because that is one that you will need to know. So you've now got that pre-selected at 3,550. So if you were just to press VS and then do nose down to like 200 feet a minute or something.
Yeah, we'll just go until it captures what I've
It's
got
going to
set.
go, and then it's going to go. Hold on. Here we are. We're coming up.
Because chances are that's going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah,
Captured.
and it's a bugbear for examiners on IR tests.
Is it?
Is people will go, I'm going to use the autopilot for my level and then capture 50 or 30 feet out or something. So that's how you do it. Is you basically go VS mode just for a small second. Yeah. There you go. I'll let you do it. So if you press no, cancel. So if you go flight plan.
Right, flight plan rather than
And then big knob down to EGBJ, or actually, yeah, destination EG, and it is runway 09, yeah, and then you can hit direct to
Ah,
enter.
right.
You just hit enter, enter.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Enter, enter, there you go. That's it,
So
done.
then what you managed to do with that is you then managed to put it as on a so you went CDI mode, didn't you?
So you go
OBS.
OBS, yeah, and then
OBS
set
on
that to course of 090.
Just want to be able to do that because that's a really handy
Yeah,
for situation
and it works in our aircraft as well. There you go. So you've now got a line going to 09.
Golf Sierra Uniform Echo Golf is 6 miles to the north. Information Foxtrot QNH 1012. Request join.
Copy Golf, standard overhead join, runway 09 left hand, report 3 miles.
Standard overhead join, runway 09 left hand, report 3 miles. Golf Echo Golf. Okay, so we're going to have to fly over the. Oh no, actually we're fine. Actually, we're on the right side.
Yeah,
What am I on about? Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect.
Okay.
I'm going to bring altitude down now to 2,000. 2,200?
Yeah, 2,100. Yeah.
100, sorry.
Yeah, it's 100 feet above the ground. Yeah.
And I will just set the heading on 090 as well. Otherwise, I'll just visually go towards them. Okay, left turn.
Yeah, good with me.
And flight director off. I'll just bring the power back and make it a descending one as well.
Golf Echo Golf traffic, you may be visual about the tower is a Gloucester 9 helicopter approximately 4 miles northwest of the field tracking northeastbound approximately 3,000 feet.
Roger, visual traffic, Golf Echo Golf.
Golf Echo Golf.
Just 1 o'clock there.
Yeah.
Passing phone. Golf Echo Golf 3 miles.
Golf Echo Golf fixing circuit active, report descending dead side.
Roger, Wilco, Golf Echo Golf. Okay, so heading to the 09 numbers. With the runway on my left hand.
Golf Sierra Juliet, late downwind, put us to
Golf Sierra Juliet, report final.
Auto Golf Sierra Juliet.
Need to start descending dead side if you like. And then just report that you are.
Yeah. Golf Echo Golf descending dead side.
Golf Echo Golf, report downwind. The Cherokee in the fixing circuit is just turning final.
Roger, report downwind, Golf Echo Golf.
We'll join on the right base for 09 1012 and we'll call 5 miles to go. Golf Echo Echo into.
Golf Echo Golf, downwind, left hand, set to go 09.
Golf Echo Golf, report final.
Wilco, Golf Echo Golf.
Golf Echo Golf, basic service, caution the fixing circuit active, left hand.
Basic service and copy. All up. Golf Echo.
Okay, so noise abatement here. Do you bother that much on
No,
landing?
not really for
You can't
landing.
really.
Not really for landing, no. And obviously they're not so worried because you haven't got power on, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So you know, there's the golf course you can see there. So
Yeah.
you're probably going just
before
before
the-
that new housing development there is
Yeah.
probably where you'd be calling the sort of your end of your downwind.
Runway 09 Echo, touch and go, wind 3502 knots.
Okay, touch go, runway 09, Golf Echo Golf. As soon as I go, I'm going to have to go full flat, aren't I?
Yeah, I would do it.
Probably going to miss this, aren't we?
Nope, you're going to get that. You're learning how to manage the power in this really nicely. You can, you know, you can get it a bit high and it's okay. You've got plenty of runway to play with here, so.
Yeah.
And Gloucester Golf. Lima Sierra 5 miles.
Golf Lima Sierra, number 2, number 1 is a Cherokee on left base runway 09 and making a touch and go ahead of you.
Will be number 2 Golf Lima Sierra.
That's it, let it fly.
Didn't quite let it fly enough, did it?
Nearly there.
Fine,
That was
Golf
fine.
Echo Golf. So we can just turn now then?
Yeah, and get your power out to like 15% or something. And you just want to make sure you basically have to pitch to try, and you'll find that you're almost, yeah. That's it, it's slowing down, so that's fine.
Golf Sierra Juliet downwind, put us
And
to
don't be tempted to try and turn
Golf
towards the
Sierra Juliet,
runway,
number
give
2,
yourself
follow
a
the
proper base
front
leg.
on wide left base.
Number 2 traffic is high.
Let the speed come back to 83 knots. I love the DA40 for the fact it just flies, so we won't get in from there, so just tell him you're going around.
Copied, I'll stay with you till I get to your overhead and then I'll go back to London information. November 8, which kilo?
Number 4 Victor Kilo, Roger.
Golf Echo Golf, turn around.
Golf Echo Golf, Roger.
Okay, bring that back down to 92.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that is meant.
yeah.
Should we still try for another one, or
No,
is it just going to be
literally,
we're just going to float the day?
especially with this wind and...
I was at like 3% power.
Yeah.
Golf Echo Golf, final runway 09 to land.
Golf Echo Golf, runway 09, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land runway 09, Golf Echo Golf. Is it the 09 curse?
No, it's fine.
Field routing northbound. CPA 24, last port is maintaining altitude 3,000 feet.
Roger, yeah, we're not above 1,500 feet now, thanks.
Golf Echo Romeo, Roger.
Just hold it. That's it.
Golf Echo Golf, vacate right by Alpha 3, taxis for Tower Apron, good evening.
Vacate right Alpha 3, taxi Tower Apron. Good evening, Golf Echo Golf.
Around after Diamond Star, wind calm.
As long as you admit that you still do it.
Yeah, I've just about stopped doing it.
Golf Sierra Juliet, runway 09, land after the Diamond Star, wind calm.
Land after...
7 landings and 1 go around.
Roger, 7 and 1 go around. Request taxi fuel.
So there's only
Golf
two-
Sierra Juliet,
two
vacate
for
by
you,
Alpha 2,
wasn't it?
taxi.